What if I told you that Cody's crazy kindergarten class in SML isn't just a comedic setting, but a carefully designed simulation meant to push Cody to his limits to help him overcome his flaws? Sounds far-fetched, right? Well, get ready, because I've found compelling evidence that may just prove this theory. Picture this, a world where every character, every interaction, every seemingly random event is actually a piece of a grand puzzle. A puzzle designed to challenge Cody, to force him to confront his deepest fears and insecurities. It's a wild idea, I know, but the evidence is there if you look closely. Throughout this video, we'll examine the key players in Cody's kindergarten cast, the bizarre situations he finds himself in, and the underlying purpose behind it all. We'll ask the tough questions, like why does Cody's teacher seem to flip-flop between strict
Mikey, get out! Go sit down!
and lenient?
Class, use your manners. Everyone say hi to Cody.
Why are his classmates so over the top and exaggerated? And most importantly, what does it all mean for Cody's personal growth and development? First up on our list of suspicious characters is Daryl, the non-verbal autistic son of Principal Steinbeck. At first glance, Daryl might just seem like another quirky addition to Cody's class, but let's take a closer look. Daryl's only actions are yelling and pressing the bear button on his toy relentlessly.
Let's go back to bear.
Yay.
It's almost as if he's stuck in a loop, a glitching NPC in the grand scheme of the kindergarten simulation. But why include a character like this? What purpose does he serve? Perhaps Daryl is meant to represent the unpredictable nature of the simulation. His presence adds an element of chaos, a reminder that Cody can't control everything in his environment. Or maybe Daryl is a distraction, a red herring meant to throw Cody off the scent of the true purpose behind his kindergarten experience. But there's another possibility to consider. What if Daryl is a glitch in the system, a broken piece of AI that wasn't meant to be there? His presence could be a clue that the simulation isn't perfect, that there are cracks in the facade. And if that's the case, it raises even more questions about the nature of Cody's reality. Regardless of his true purpose, Daryl adds an unsettling element to the kindergarten classroom. His constant yelling and fixation on the bear button create a sense of unease, a feeling that something isn't quite right, something's off about him. And for Cody, who's already struggling to make sense of his surroundings, Daryl's presence only adds to the confusion and frustration. So while Daryl might seem like a minor character at first, his inclusion in the simulation is no accident. He's a piece of the puzzle, a clue to the greater mystery surrounding Cody's kindergarten experience. And as we continue to examine the other characters and events in the bizarre world, keep Daryl in mind. He might just hold the key to unlocking the truth. Next up on our list of suspicious characters is Alex, the purple-obsessed classmate who seems to have a one-track mind. Purple. Much like Daryl, Alex's behavior is so exaggerated and bizarre that it's hard to believe he's a real person. Instead, he seems more like a facade, a simplified AI routine designed to fulfill a specific purpose in Cody's simulation. Alex's sole defining trait is his love for the color purple. He colors everything purple in his books, disregarding actual colors completely. It's as if he's been programmed to fixate on this one aspect, to the exclusion of all else. But why? What does Alex's purple obsession add to Cody's experience? One possibility is that Alex represents the idea of conformity and the pressure to fit in a world where everyone is expected to follow certain rules and norms. Alex's single-minded focus on purple could be seen as a commentary on the dangers of blindly following the crowd. Perhaps his presence is meant to encourage Cody to think for himself, to question the status quo and forge his own path. Another theory is that Alex's purple fixation is a distraction, much like Daryl's bear button obsession. It's a way to keep Cody's attention focused on superficial details rather than the deeper mysteries of the simulation. By presenting Cody with a classmate who is so clearly off, the simulation may be trying to normalize the strange and unusual, making it harder for Cody to spot the true anomalies. But there's also a darker possibility to consider. What if Alex's purple obsession is a glitch in the simulation, a sign that the AI is malfunctioning? If the simulation is designed to help Cody grow and develop, then a character who is stuck in such a narrow, repetitive loop could be a sign that things are starting to break down. Regardless of the true meaning behind Alex's behavior, his presence in the simulation is significant. He adds another level of strangeness to an already bizarre bizarre world, and his interactions with Cody serve to keep our protagonist on his toes. As we continue to explore the mysteries of Cody's kindergarten, keep an eye on Alex. His purple obsession might just be a clue to a larger truth. Now we come to the heart of the mystery, the character who seems to be the key to understanding the true nature of Cody's kindergarten simulation, Mikey. Mikey is the ultimate antagonist, the bully who seems to have been perfectly crafted to push Cody to his limits. But is Mikey really just a simple bully, or is there more to his character than meets the eye? From the moment Cody enters the kindergarten classroom, Mikey is there to make his life miserable. He taunts Cody, picks fights with him, and even goes so far as to physically assault him by biting his ear off. It's clear that Mikey is no ordinary child. He's a force of nature. A relentless opponent will stop at nothing to make Cody suffer. But why? Why would this simulation create a character like Mikey? What purpose does he serve in Cody's journey of personal growth and development? One theory is that Mikey represents Cody's deepest fears and insecurities. He's the embodiment of everything Cody struggles with: social rejection, physical vulnerability, and a lack of control over his environment. By facing off against Mikey, Cody is forced to confront these fears head on, to find the strength and courage within himself to overcome them. Another possibility is that Mikey is a test, a final boss that Cody must defeat in order to prove his growth and mastery over the simulation. Just like in a video game, Cody must use all the skills and knowledge he's gained throughout his time in kindergarten to outwit and outfight his nemesis. Only by beating Mikey can Cody truly show that he's ready to move on to the next level. But there's also a more unsettling theory to consider. What if Mikey is a glitch in the system, a malevolent AI that is somehow broken free of its programming? If the simulation is designed to help Cody grow and develop, then a character who seems hell-bent on destroying him could be a sign the system is malfunctioning, that the simulation is no longer under control. Regardless of Mikey's true nature, one thing is clear: he is the key to understanding the mystery of Cody's kindergarten. His actions and motivations hold the answers to the questions we've been asking throughout this video. And as we move towards our conclusion, keep Mikey in mind. He may be the villain of Cody's story, but he's also the key to unlocking the truth. You are probably asking the question by now, but why? What is the true purpose behind this simulated reality? The answer may lie in Cody's own personal journey of growth and development. Think about it. Cody starts out as a shy, socially awkward child, struggling to fit in and make friends. He's the quintessential dork, a kid who's always on the outside looking in. But through his experiences in kindergarten, Cody is forced to confront his fears and insecurities head on. He learns to stand up for himself, to fight back against the bullies and the glitches that threaten to overwhelm him. In many ways, Cody's kindergarten is a crucible, a trial by fire that burns away his weaknesses and impurities, leaving behind a stronger, more resilient version of himself. The challenges he faces, from Daryl's constant bear yelling to Alex's purple fixation to Mikey's relentless bullying, are all designed to push him to his limits, to force him to adapt and grow. And that ultimately may be the true purpose of the simulation. It's not just a random collection of bizarre characters and events, but a carefully crafted environment designed to help Cody become the best version of himself. Every obstacle, every glitch, every moment of frustration and confusion is a lesson in disguise, a chance for Cody to learn and grow. And remember, Cody's journey is our journey. We all have our own kindergartens to navigate, our own bullies to face, our own fears to conquer. But if we can learn to see the challenges of life as opportunities for growth and development, we can embrace the glitches and the obstacles as chances to become stronger and wiser. Then we too can emerge from our own personal simulations as the best versions of ourselves. Do you think Cody's kindergarten could have really been an elaborate simulation designed to help him grow and develop? Or is it just a wacky world full of random characters and events? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you think about Mikey? What's the true nature of this character? Well, I discuss all about him in the video on screen now.